Madam Deputy Speaker. Every year, over 1.6 million women in this country experience domestic abuse. And in my own constituency of Knowsley, we have recently had the highest rate of femicide. I'm determined to do everything I can in my power to keep women safe in my constituency. Madam Deputy Speaker, Paula Leather was from Knowsley, and in her family's words, Paula was beautiful inside and out, so kind, so loving, and she was the person that was there for everyone. She worked at the Asda and was the mum of Jason, Jessica and Matthew, and the proudest nanny for her first grandson. But Paula's husband barbarically murdered Paula in their home, stabbing her up to 300 times. And behind each statistic we cite are real lives like Stephanie Owen, Sharon Hayter, Teresa Wishart, Valerie Turner, Magdalena Palcutt, Lorraine Cullen, Karen Dempsey and Courtney Boom, all women from Knowsley killed by male violence against women, some murdered by their own sons. 1 in 10 women killed by men are killed by their own sons. Madam Deputy Speaker, I'd like to turn to the urgent issue of funding for specialist domestic abuse services. For many survivors, these are a lifeline, but the fact is they're struggling financially. They're stretched, underfunded, and in some cases shutting doors. We can't accept this. Many survivors are more likely to turn to them and have more trust than they do in the state and the police. So these services must be at the heart of this government's mission to halve violence against women and girls. We've got to put our money where our mouth is. Madam Deputy Speaker, the first step, the only independent specialist domestic abuse service in Knowsley, literally saves lives. And I want to commend the Chief Executive, Carolyn Grant, and her team for what they do for Knowsley. She's up there. Yet they are being forced to turn women away because the stability of funding just isn't there. And that's why I've written to my honourable friend, the Victims Minister, to ask that this sustainable multi-year funding is committed to specialist domestic abuse services, including the first step in Knowsley. I welcome Raheem's Law and everything that this government is doing on this urgent matter. We've made incredible progress and have great ambition for women, and I'd like to thank my honourable friend who's on our front bench today for all her work. But no funding was pledged for domestic abuse in the last budget, and I very much hope that that changes in the spring statement.